We got
Good morning, Facebook. Yep, 2 minutes.
Don't forget the disclaimer.
All right.
Economists at the Heritage Foundation have calculated the average American is now $240,000 in debt due to the government's unfunded
There we
obligations.
go.
USA's John Clemens reports.
That obligation is the money the government doesn't have, but nonetheless promised to spend. I spoke to Heritage Foundation economist Rachel Gressler.
Wait, that's
it would be
the whole
mathematically
story?
impossible to pay for the progressive agenda by taxing the rich.
Even if you tax every single person who makes over $200,000 at a 100% tax rate, and let's just assume that they actually continue to earn money if they're taxed 100%, you still couldn't pay for everything that they would like to do. What you really would have to do is raise taxes between 3 and 10-fold on middle-income households, and that's what we're creating for future Americans and younger ones by continuing to spend beyond our means.
I'm John Clemens.
Speculation about Jeffrey Epstein's death has been rampant, but on Friday, the official cause of
There we
death
go.
was released from the coroner's office.
Found it.
They said that Epstein died by hanging himself in his cell. Epstein was awaiting
Bicycle
trial
accident.
on 6 trafficking charges. The New York City Medical Examiner's Office completed an autopsy and looked at other
Bicycle accident.
The report came one day after a defense lawyer received a letter from the Metropolitan
How
Correctional
long before you go
Center
on?
clearing his
About-
client, who was in the same cell.
well, the news is over in a second.
wrongdoing
Bicycle
in his
accident.
attempt to commit suicide. For USA Radio News, I'm Wendy King.
The opinions expressed on this program are those of the host and do not express the views of WVDF ownership or Hometown Talk Radio. Content aired on all programs are those of the host and their guests.
270. Enter.
Hey, Joey, what's happening? I mean,
Don't introduce me for a while, alright? Shut my mic off, too, alright?
it's time
Your mic's
for
already
the
on.
Middleborough Week in Review with your host, Joey Driscoll. Stay tuned for news, Middleborough news, here on AM 1530 WVBF. Hey, Joey, what's happening?
Good morning, everybody. How are you today? This is the 18th of August, 2019, and it's Sunday once again. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the month and the end of the summer. Kind of sad about that, but still got about a month left. And let's make the rest of the summer a good one. So we have a lot to talk about today. The town of Hull is celebrating their 375th anniversary coming up soon. Here in the next few days, they're going to have some fun events going on. Middleborough, of course, is celebrating their 350th as well, and they have a lot of fun events coming up. We're also going to talk about the state is proposing a ban on coyote hunting contests as well. So we're going to be talking about that. There's also so many other events going on that we're going to be talking about. So stay tuned for another great episode of Middleborough in Review. How are you, Don?
Not bad, Joey. Good morning.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn your mic on.
That would help.
Yeah. All right.
You could shut it off, too, if you don't want to hear me. You get all the power over there.
How are you?
Not bad. How are you?
Not bad.
So, Hull, 375, you said?
375.
Wow.
Yeah.
Been around there a while.
Yeah. Hull, Massachusetts. Yeah. 375 years. Officially incorporated in incorporated in 1644.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think the first hull, one of them anyway, was out. It was really an island, I guess, years ago, over near the old Hull, way out near the Hull Gut. That was like one of the first settlements, and then they kind of built around it. Anybody who knows Hull knows that when you roll in from Hingham, you have the area right near the Hingham line. They got the DPW there, and they got the town hall, and it's a little, elevated there. And then you got the beach, which is sort of peninsula, so that's almost like an island. I mean, and then you go, I don't know, maybe you go up a mile past the beach, and then there's more high areas to the left, and then you stop the lettuce streets, and they go from A to whatever. And then at the end of the lettuce streets, you get another high point, and then again there's like a little tiny peninsula connecting that section to the other section where is the library and another guy. It's just, the town is just so unique in a way, and I guess the way they built it is fascinating because and obviously they brought fill in over the years to build the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Like the lettuce streets, I think, were built like in the 30s maybe, or the 20s.
It's a nice town.
It's interesting anyway.
Yeah.
It is just the dynamics of it, just 1, 2, 3, 4 high areas of, elevation. And then there's areas that have no elevation, almost below sea level, so it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
But happy birthday, Hull.
So, we have the 4-H fair coming up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, we do, and we have a official flyer now to read for the 70th annual Middleborough 4-H fair. Will be taking place at the 4-H grounds, 183 Thompson Street, Route 105 in Middleborough, Massachusetts. 2 days. Saturday, August 31st, 2019, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And on Sunday, September 1st, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
Right.
Fun for the whole family, free admission and parking. I don't have to park.
Where'd you get that spiffy flyer?
We were given this yesterday.
Really? Who gave you that? That was nice, huh?
One of the 4-H fair organizers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, flyers work.
I don't have to park
Oh, okay.
at 4-H fair
Yeah, rub it in.
because I live right next door.
Great.
Just thought I should reiterate that.
It's on the other side of the rope when you're parking, right?
Yeah. Saturday highlights include animal shows, pie eating contest, auction. Sunday highlights include dog agility, sunflower contest, duck races, and much, much more.
Is there, you said a pie eating contest?
Pie eating contest.
Remember a few years ago, Chachi LaPrette from Breakfast from the Beatles? He did the pie eating contest? I know you filmed that.
No, he did the auction.
He did the auction?
Yes.
Oh, I thought one year he did the pie eating contest. He was a judge. Pie eating contest.
No, I thought he was
He's a Middleborough local.
the auction.
He might be there.
Yeah. You might be there, yep. Yeah.
70th
70th annual.
What's with 70 around here, William Schraden Post, 70. 4-H Fair, 70. Who else is 70?
I don't know. Check out our website, eastmiddleborough4h.org for more information on the 4-H fair, which is coming up soon.
And they got good food there, too.
Actually, it's going to be coming up in 13 days.
Yes.
So,
Saturday, Sunday, right?
yep, Saturday, Sunday, August 31st, and September 1st. Go out to these go out to that great event.
So September 1st is on a Sunday this year?
It's on a Sunday this year.
Okay.
Yep. We'll be right back.
Greetings, my friends. This is your crusader of conservatism, Johnny Ray Justice. Join me Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4:30 for Radio Head Rush as we discuss the issues of the day in trending news, sports, pop culture, and what's happening around the corner to around the world. Radio Head Rush is heard exclusively on 1530 AM and 99.7 FM WVBF. Welcome to the reason you listen to local radio. I'm Johnny Ray, and I approve this message.
One, two. One, two. Two.
TJ Driscoll Construction is based in Wareham, Massachusetts, serving the South Shore area and
What's up?
for 30 years. They specialize in septic repair and land
Okay.
But when you're ready for that, I want to also talk about
508 735
Sutton, the guy they caught. So look
Yes.
that up, and I want to do a follow up on Connor on the vehicle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
lawn installations.
Do a follow up on the vehicle on the hit and run vehicle. So when we're ready for, we'll do that towards the end of the show.
Number is
Yeah.
508 735 7966. Call them today.
Back on the Epstein or one more commercial?
Yeah, one more commercial and then back on the 2, 2, 3.
Hi, this is Jim Larkin. Hope you can join me every Sunday from noon to 2 o'clock here on WVBF, The Sounds of the Emerald Isle. We'll have some great Irish music, some folk, traditional, country, and contemporary, and sometimes some live singers in the
Not-
studio.
We're not on the air, are we?
Laughs and Irish comedy.
No.
Noon to 2, right here on WVBF, 1530 Taunton, Middleborough, and on the internet at hometowntalkradio.com.
Cranberry, on Cranberry Pond, bed and breakfast is the perfect place to go if you're just coming into Middleborough for a vacation. It's the perfect place to go to stay the night. Beautiful, beautiful cranberry pond, cranberry bogs, and they also have a lily pad pond as well. Just beautiful views on Cranberry Pond.
Yeah, and if you're in the area,
Ooh, hold on, let me put your mic on again.
and if you're in the area, why'd you shut my mic off?
Well, we were on a commercial.
Oh, okay. I just think that was just maybe you trying to tell me something here, you know?
No.
Just shut his mic off. But if you're in town and you don't want to go to a hotel, you know, you go to a hotel and you now you got to find dinner, and this is one-stop shopping. You show up, you have the place to stay, you can hang out on the porch, and I believe there's dinners there too for you and food. So and it's much better than a hotel in my opinion. It's you really get to see Middleborough. You're not next to the highway.
Yeah.
You know, you're not next to the busy highway. It's set back.
It's quiet.
The address, Joe?
43 Fuller Street.
The phone number, Joe.
Phone number?
Say the phone number.
I'll get it.
Okay,
I'll get the phone number.
You know I was going to ask you that, right?
I know.
I asked you that last week, too.
I know. Alright. The number is 508-946-0768.
If people who were listening didn't get the number because you didn't have it, It's for who? It's for Cranberry?
On Cranberry Pond Bed and Breakfast. And once again, the number is 508-946-0768.
And the address is
43 Fuller Street in Middleborough.
in Middleborough. Okay. In the next week, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Got to have that number up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a great place. Yeah, I love the Farmer's Porch. So anybody who's listening, you want something other than a hotel or whatever next to the interstate, go to the on Cranberry Pond because it's nestled back in the woods and you don't hear tractor trailers all through the night and a busy highway, and so that's a great place, and the owners are awesome. So go check it out.
All right, so our first story of the day is this one. State proposes ban on coyote hunting contests. Motivated by public outcry, the Division of Fisheries and Wildlife has recommended banning hunting contests for coyotes. The recommendation addresses public concerns that these hunting contests are unethical, contribute to the waste of animals, and incentivize killing of wildlife. Inconsistent with the North American model of wildlife conservation, Mass Wildlife said on its website. After holding several listening sessions across the state, Mass Wildlife has recommended that the Fisheries and Wildlife Board prohibit hunting contests for predators and others and other animals and of all wildlife, and propose new reporting requirements on fox and coyote harvests. The regulations would make it illegal for a person to organize, sponsor, promote, conduct, or participate in a hunting contest for coyote, bobcat, red fox, gray fox, weasels, river otter, beaver, raccoon, and possum. However, it would not affect other hunting of coyotes. The agency said it was motivated to prohibit contests because public controversy over this issue has the potential to threaten predator hunting and undermine public support for hunting in general. Several states have banned similar hunting contests, including California, Arizona, Vermont, and New Mexico. New York and Oregon are considering laws on the issue as well. So this popped up recently.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good idea.
Contests.
In
yeah.
some
I mean, they're not banning
aspects.
hunting in general. It's just contests. Going for just go kill for sport.
Yeah.
It's just like it's like a contest. Look at me, I got 5 of them. I'm Mr. Wonderful or whatever. It's just that seems like it's not in the best interest. I think it's a little
Absolutely.
away from what it should be. I guess. I know usually Blue Hills they allowed deer hunting in December. They've done it. I think it was last year and the year before to take care of the help out iron out the population. Because I remember seeing the signs going into work over on 128 between Randolph and Quincy, Social Plaza, and they might have it. I know they had it last year, and I know they had it the year before. But less people are hunting now anyway. People don't hunt like they used to, especially around here. Most people go up to Maine to hunt, or New Hampshire. Still rifles, only shotgun and bows and stuff like that in Massachusetts. You can't have a rifle.
Yeah.
So
So I think this is a good idea to ban the hunting contests.
Anything that says contest
For
behind
that,
it,
yeah.
just why is it a contest?
I
I
don't
mean,
get
it
why it
should
would be a
be-
contest. Yeah.
It should be a solitude thing, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Most real hunters love hunting. Common.
That's
Friend
what they
Common.
do.
He'll sit up in a tree all day and wait.
Yeah.
And you know, and
They like to do that.
right.
Yeah.
He loves it. He'll go out at 4 a.m. He'll crawl up a tree. He'll stay there all day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I guess the way you should do it. I'll walk in the woods.
Yeah.
Walking around the woods and being one with nature, but not like trying to prove to somebody else that you're a better hunter and let's get a bunch of deer. Or, no, it's not deer, but what you said was fox. It was a whole list there, right? And coyotes and just let's get a trunk full of them.
Yeah.
Seems like it takes away from the sport of it. I think, in my opinion,
Yeah.
it should be a little bit more to nature, and not like mass produced in a way. I don't know. It's yeah, you're right. I agree with it too. Wow, that's something. Who supported that anyway in that article? Who pushed that?
This is the Mass Wildlife.
Okay. Yeah.
They went around to talk to people.
I heard in the news this week there was a Triple E scare out in Worcester County now.
Yep, Triple E is getting
Everywhere.
bad.
And we're in the low-lying areas.
Very bad.
There's elevation there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they have some low-lying areas, but they don't have them like we had down in the southeastern Mass in the Triple E, so...
Triple E, when it comes to Triple E, please be careful.
Yeah.
There is now confirmed deaths, so please be careful out there at night.
Yeah, and in the morning, early in the morning, too.
Mm-hmm. If you have to be out there, put bug spray on.
A long sleeve.
Or wear long sleeves.
We've been dealing with it for years,
important.
so I hope most people are smart about it, I think.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. What else you got, Joe?
So, we should do the weather, because we didn't do the weather at the beginning of the
It's
show.
nice, sun's out. Weather over, done.
We didn't do it at the beginning of
It's
the
not
show, and we
raining.
usually do it.
It's not raining. Okay, tell me, what's the temperature in the center of the universe?
Well, in Middleborough,
Okay.
first of all, in Middleborough, right now, it is 73 degrees, and it says it's cloudy in Middleborough.
No.
Was it cloudy when we left?
No.
No.
Did the clouds move in last hour?
I guess so.
Sun is shining here in Taunton, 123 Broadway, Taunton, Massachusetts. It's 123, right? That's the address, 123 Broadway?
Yes.
Yeah. Plush.
So it's-
the plush. 22nd century.
Yeah.
I can't say it like him. I should just stop saying it because I just ruin it for the master who says that. He's the best.
So it is 73 degrees right now
Okay.
in Middleborough, with the humidity at 95%. It was pretty humid.
It was sticky this morning.
Yeah.
It still is. How about Taunton? What's the...
It's supposed to get into the 90s today.
you said Middleborough 73. What's Taunton? What's the difference?
Taunton is 72.
Okay.
We're supposed to get into the 90s the next couple of days. We could see 90 today, Monday, Tuesday.
No, last week was nice. Last week was nice. It was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving up and down Route 18, and I see the police officers on their details, and I'm happy that they're not getting cooked out there.
Yeah.
Because 2 weeks ago, when we had that hot weather, I just felt bad. Actually, I was talking to one officer from East Bridgewater that I know, and he's just like, oh my God. He says the new caps they wear are a little better, but he just cooks. He just cooks. I said, do you need water? He says, I got plenty of water. You know, we drink plenty of water. But they just sit up, and plus, when they're doing work, they pour in asphalt, so it makes it even hotter. So
Yeah.
then put my, I have to, acknowledge all the detail officers out there doing, keeping everyone safe out there on these construction sites. There's a lot of them, and it's really hot, and they sit out and they stand out there all day, 8 hours, and there's no shade. They don't see them under the shade. You don't. So that's tough. That's tough. My heart goes out to those people, and just keeping everyone safe. And you know what? Some people, I don't know. I think I changed my mind about details. I think with everybody who's texting and everyone just driving fast and around the construction sites, I think you do need them. Because if people don't see police officers there, they won't put their phones down. They won't slow down. And then you got the construction guys working, and they can't keep an eye on all the motorists. They got to do a job to do, so their backs are turned a lot towards the traffic. And people don't see the cops, then they're not going to slow down. Then they just got to keep on going.
Yeah.
People don't get religious until they see police officers, and then they get religious, and they put their phones down. They slow their speed down. That's how it is.
Yeah.
And then around construction workers, and I used to do paving, so I know it's close. You get and they get pretty close, the drivers, and they're not paying attention, and they're in a hurry. And if there's any kind of a line as far as around the construction, by the time they get up to you, they're all frustrated because they're delayed, and it's just a terrible recipe. So at least they got a break last week. The detail officers out there, at least they didn't cook as much as they did 2 weeks ago. That was terrible.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of construction, of course. A lot
on Route 18.
A lot of the construction happens, around this time, summer and spring and fall months before it gets into the winter. And not a lot of construction can happen in the winter.
Well, they got the big push until November.
Yeah.
They can pave up to the end of November.
Yeah.
Usually, if they stop paving, depends on the weather. They stop paving after Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving, and if it's a little warmer, they can go up to maybe first week of December, and then all the asphalt plants close.
Yes.
And they're done.
Yeah.
And they only got like emergency asphalt plants that open in case they need to patch a road for any particular reason.
Yeah.
But Route 18 is getting all built up from Weymouth, from the 139 Abington all the way to South Shore Hospital, pretty much. To Route 3. I'm sorry. So that stretch of road, what's that about? It's gonna be about a 3 mile stretch.
Wow.
And they're widening it, and they're doing so much work, and I've seen it. I've seen it. I've definitely changed my mind about the police details because if you didn't have them, people would be just flying past the construction guys, and they wouldn't slow down, and they wouldn't put their phones down, and it's unfortunate that's the way, but it is. And they get too. I watch it. They get close. They get too close to these guys. These guys just want to go home.
Yeah.
They want to do their work, go home to their families. They don't need to get hit, but you hear about that all the time.
Yeah.
So, so that's my 2 cents, I guess, huh?
All
I got my
right.
soapbox, I guess.
All right, let's take another quick break, and we'll
Shut off Dawn's mic.
and we will be right back. All right. We're going to talk about fall concert next.
The fall concert?
A fall concert is
Are they
coming
done
up.
with the Middleborough concerts?
Oh yeah, they canceled the last few of them. Yeah.
Why?
Mosquitoes.
No.
Triple E. Yeah. I don't blame them for doing that though, because it is very important to keep people safe.
Summer has arrived.
You
They
don't
should have them
want
on Saturdays.
anything happening. Yeah, you don't want anything happening. Because some of those concerts go until after dusk. I remember one week we were there and they kind of played a little later. The band that was playing, they kind of played a little bit later.
Who has the authorization to throw them out there, right? Nobody.
No one.
Brian, that's about it.
Brian, yeah.
He runs all that, right?
Yeah.
You want to get him on? You want to get him? Have you called him?
I can talk to him, yeah.
He's a firecracker. He'll allow you to show up.
Their number is 508-725-2334. Call them today. You will
Let me see my phone. I want to check on
Phone.
This is Roger Haber. I'm the radio pastor here on WEBF, and I want to invite you to my program, Searchlight, every Monday and
Tuesday, Searchlight, 11:05, right here on WVBF. You might learn something about God, faith, your spiritual journey. Let's meet together Monday and Tuesday, 11:05, right here on WVBF.
Welcome back. On Cranberry Pond Bed and Breakfast. A great place to go if you want to stay a couple days in Middleborough and don't know where to stay. That's the perfect place to go. And
Yeah, it's a beautiful. It's a
It's
beautiful,
very
beautiful
beautiful.
setting, and it's different than
Wait
a
a
hotel
second.
room.
Wait a second.
Oh, there you go.
Now you can go.
Shut my mic off again.
Yep. There you go.
I'm starting to get a complex over here. You sure you're up?
Your mic is on. Cranberry Pond is the perfect place to go if you want to spend the night and it's your first time in Middleborough and you don't know where to stay.
Go on their website.
It's the perfect place to go.
You know, go on
It
their
really
website. What's the website? Is cranberrypond.com?
Yeah, on Cranberry Pond. Yeah.
Yeah, go on their website. You can check it out. Virtual tour of the rooms. It's absolutely beautiful. And like I said, it's just like you're not next to the interstate at a hotel. Listen to the traffic all night. It's tucked away.
Yes.
Yeah, cranberry bogs and lily ponds, and it's nice. Just as nice.
And if you don't want to deal with the traffic on some of the major hotels,
yeah, where can you go for a walk? Like
you can't.
in a hotel area.
You can't.
Where you gotta go walk on next to the interstate, or
Yeah, you can't.
A route. We gotta walk up the street. If you want to go for a nice walk, you can go for Fuller Street, around the Thompson. You
Yep.
can walk around the property. You could you're away from everything.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
So on Cranberry Pond is the perfect place to go if you don't want to go to a major hotel
that's it. And shoot us that number and address, Joey, because I know you have it right
and
up
you don't know where to go. Just visit on Cranberry Pond.
there. Right. And that address and number, please.
The address is 43 Fuller Street, Middleborough, Massachusetts, 508-946-0768.
Yeah, definitely check that place out. It's awesome. I had it.
Very beautiful
I
place.
had a tour. I was really amazed at how beautiful the area is. So go check them out.
So, we're going to talk about a fall concert now.
Oh. Well, they canceled the rest of the on-lawn town hall ones, right? You said
Yes,
because of the Triple E.
because of AAA.
Yeah, that's too bad.
The Mayflower Camerata invites singers for fall concert. The Mayflower Camerata, a regional civic chorus, will begin rehearsals for its fall 2019 season, beginning Friday evening, August 23rd, at the Central Congregational Church, 2 Webster Street. They are the successor to the Mayflower Chorale, which performed with numerous chamber orchestras under their founder, director, Fred Thornton, during the 80s and 90s. No auditions are required, and the church is handicapped/wheelchair accessible. A side door entrance from Wareham Street leads to an elevator to the 3rd floor, the 3rd level sanctuary, and the rehearsing space. As with all Mozart program last fall, this season will again consist of music by a single composer, Mozart's older contemporary and friend Joseph Haydn. The major work on the program is the chorical version of his cantata. So, that's what's going to be going on. Rehearsals will be held from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. each Friday evening, starting August 23rd. So that is going to be pretty interesting. That's going to be happening in a few weeks' time. Actually, not in a few weeks' time. It will be happening on Friday.
A few weeks' time, Friday.
So,
You must have just picked that one up, huh?
what, that one?
Yeah. It's next week. Oh, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Blah, 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 blah.
It's Friday. It's Sunday.
I think I caught some of that.
Yeah.
I think I caught some of that.
I had a little bit of trouble with that article.
Yes.
It's alright. Moving on.
Yes.
There was a couple of words in there that I couldn't pronounce.
I'm sure you proofreaded before you go on the air with
Yeah, I
it.
proofreaded it.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I just
A couple weeks
couldn't
time.
read the words.
Oh, no, next week. Oh, yeah. So what's the date again?
The 23rd.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, what's
Alright.
next? What's next to coherent? That's what I want to know.
Alright, this is a very interesting article here. Hazardous waste collections planned in 5 South Shore towns. South Shore recycling cooperative towns will host 6 household waste collections this fall. It's supposed to be 5. They
Is that
will
what the
take
category-
place.
They say 5 and then out 6.
It's either
Okay.
5 or 6. They will
Well,
take
what's the article say? 5 or 6?
the headline says 5,
And then
and then the
article says 6.
next sentence says 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay. They will take place from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the following Sundays. September 8th, Abington, Hanson, Whitman, 225 Central Ave in Abington. September 22nd, Hull, DCR Lot G, George Washington Boulevard at Rockland Circle. September 29th, Hanover, Norwell, Rockland. Hanover Transfer Station, 118 Rockland Street, Route 139. October 13th, Plymouth Department of Public Works, 169 Camelot Drive. October 27th, Weymouth Department of Public Works, 120 Winter Street. November 17th, Middleborough Town Hall Lot, 10 Nickerson Ave.
And what they take? TVs, paints, all that good stuff?
Well, I'll read into it here. Residents of host towns may attend their own town's collection at no charge, with proof of residency. Residents of Abington, Cohasset, Duxbury, Middleborough, Norwell, Rockland, Scituate, Weymouth, and Whitman may attend any SSRC collection at the town's expense, with proof of residency. Residents of Hanover, Hanson, Hingham, Hull, Kingston, and Plymouth must obtain a signed authorization form from their town's responsible department, Board of Health, Department of Public Works, or Marine and Environment Department to attend out-of-town collections at their own town's expense. Those towns may limit subsidized quantities. Residents from any town without authorization and commercial generators may attend.
What do they take? What do they take?
Any collection with a check made out to.
No, but what are they accepting? What do they accept? They accept paints, tires, TVs.
I'll tell you in 1 second. Collection with a check made out to Stericycle Environmental. Usable latex paint, which is not hazardous, will only be accepted at the collection in Hanover. Latex paint will not be accepted at any other collection. For details, including acceptable materials, visit southshorerecycling.org and click on hazardous waste. Go to the nearest town hall for a flyer or call 781-329-8318.
Okay, what do they take? What do they accept? Does it say?
We're going to take a quick break because I have to go to that website.
Oh, okay.
Because it doesn't say on the article.
Most places take like paint, like you said, paints. They probably take TVs.
Any hazardous
oils,
waste,
stuff
but
like that. I guess like you said, to make a long story short, I guess maybe you should just contact your local towns for the details because, like you said, that Hanover location only takes the usable latex paint. No one else does. So I guess maybe you probably don't have it because there's too much to discuss.
We'll give you a list of what they do take in just a moment.
Okay.
When we take a break here, I want to remind you, we are on 99.7 FM, 1530 AM.
And what's September 6th?
September 6th, Williams Trading Post reopens. So
Can't wait for
start getting your wish lists together.
Yeah, yes. Christmas is coming early because Williams Trading Post is opening soon.
Yes. So start getting your wish lists together for that. That's coming up in a few weeks. And we are also on TuneIn and also on Audio Now at 1-605-562-7958. We will be right back here on Middleborough in Review. Make it easy. The article just had everything. But
yeah, but I mean, you just get too lost in the articles. It's just too much. Too much reading, dude. I don't know. I just think you just need to streamline stuff. You're just getting buried into the article. Forget it. I'll just talk about something else.
Alright, what do we got here? Alright, bank select 6:15. Okay, this is only one commercial. So sure. Well, I already said that I was gonna look it up.
Yeah, are you looking it up?
Yes.
Put all that stuff behind you, okay?
No one knows what it's like to come back from Iraq or Afghanistan unless they were there. Join other veterans, a community of
I want to talk about. I want you to talk about Sutton, the hit and run.
Yeah.
And to talk about that Haverhill.
Alright, here we go. And welcome back to Middleborough in Review. So, we're going to be talking about one more article. And that is the Middleborough Cobras.
Now we're talking.
So, they had a game against Connecticut. They did lose that game. There was a game last night. Now, I don't know the score of it. But they started the season off 0-1. And we're already about a month in to the season. So it's a pretty interesting start to the season. Don't you agree?
Sure. Yeah. They got no score on you. Your little thing there?
I'm looking that up in just a second. But I just want to talk about how the season has already started for them. They had a game that ended up getting, postponed. I'll just say that they played one half, and they had to postpone the rest of it because of issues with lighting.
Oh yeah. Was that their first game or second?
That
game?
was their first game.
Oh, okay.
That was their first home game.
Right.
And then they had 2 weeks off.
Are they having any more night games with this Triple E stuff, or are they schedule them mostly in the day now? I mean, it seems like everyone's worried about the Triple E.
I'm not sure.
I mean, I know they played yesterday.
They played last
in
night.
East Bridgewater, right?
Yes, they played last night and they won last night.
Good.
13-7. So they are now in the win column officially.
Okay.
They are 1-1. So in week 6, they are going to go on the road. They are going to Brockton to face the Bay State Buccaneers.
Okay.
So they're on the road for that one. That's at Marciano Stadium in Brockton, Massachusetts. They look to go 2-1. I know they have a makeup game at some point. The game that did end up getting suspended at the end. And actually, Labor Day weekend is when it will be resumed. That was a suspended game from week 1. The New England Admirals versus the Middleborough Cobras will start back up on August 30th.
Where the New England Admirals located from?
I will check that out. 1 second.
Okay.
Here. And so that game will start back up on the 30th.
Okay.
And that should be an interesting second half. It's just like a brand new game. Even though it's the second half of that game, it'll be a new game kind of feel. So it may end up being harder. We'll see what happens. The Southern New England Admirals are out of Mansfield.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
It'll be very interesting to see.
Yeah.
See what it all comes to.
So you had something to end the show today.
Well, I want you to read the article that I had here.
Okay.
But I think everyone heard and was saddened to hear about a jogger who was struck and killed by a hit and run in Sutton. And I think it was Friday. They got they got the guy. So there's all this hit and run stuff going on. Is just epidemic, I think, in my opinion. And there was another child who was struck in Haverhill by an SUV a few days ago. So there's just been a lot of get that hit and run, and then you got a lot of people on bikes. So just want people to be careful. There's too many people getting hit. It seems like this is really the year for that on the news. It's crazy. Hit and runs. I just think, I don't know, put the phones down maybe. And no one's putting the phones down. I watch it all the time. You could sit on a corner at a light, or watch. You can just car watch, and every third car, someone's texting. Still, I see it all the time. It's an epidemic, in my opinion. People are just cannot get away from their phones, and it's so distracting. And the hit and run that happened in Worcester on July 9th, they're still looking for a update from Worcester Police on hit and run, seeking the operator of a light colored sedan hatchback. That was on July 9th, 9:30 on Millstone Road about 9:30 at night. Involved struck a cyclist. That happened last month, and so, like I said, that's a hit and run. That guy hasn't been brought to justice. So he hit the guy and kept going. So that's nuts. So I don't know. All I was gonna say is, I'm gonna say it every week too, until they get this guy. But seeking an operator of a light-colored sedan hatchback around Millstone Road in Worcester on July 9th. July 8th, I'm sorry. It's Tuesday, July 8th. Is that what Tuesday, July 8th? Look at your calendar real quick, because I'm going to get this article here.
Tuesday, July 8th.
That was a Tuesday, right?
July 8th was a Monday.
Okay, so it was the 9th then. 9:30 on Millstone Road in Worcester. That's all you can do. Because this hit and run stuff's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got?
Yeah.
You know, you get to hit somebody and you're so worried that, oh my God. I mean, maybe the person was drinking, I don't know, but you just got to drive away and leave someone on the side of the road and not report it. Are you kidding me? So just people need to slow down, that's all. I'm not preaching to the choir here. I think people just need to slow down, put their phones down, and just get to your destination. That's it. It's not worth hitting somebody, because you had the hit and run to Sutton, the jogger was killed, and then you had the kids last month in Falmouth, 2 of them got hit, and then a few days ago in Haverhill. Hope it stops. It's getting nuts. So that's all I really got to say about that, Joe.
So, we have one today in history. One. No birthdays today. No deaths
No
today.
one was born today, Joe?
None that I wanted to mention right now.
What's today's date? The 18th. Okay. I don't know.
None that I could find. None
Okay.
that I wanted to mention.
What's the date in history?
So today's date in history is the 19th Amendment. This is today's date, the 18th, 1920. So August 18th, 1920. The 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution is ratified, guaranteeing women's voting rights.
Wow.
So
they guaranteed. So pretty much 1920, the first election, November, the women were able to vote, right? It's probably sounds is that?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So-
crazy. It took that long.
Yeah.
I just boggles my mind that the right to vote, 1920. I mean, hasn't even been 100 years. It's been 99 years.
99 years as of today.
That's crazy. Yeah. I don't know.
So next week is the 25th. It will be the last Sunday in August. Wow. Already, the last Sunday in August. Where has the summer gone?
It's gone pretty fast. It always does.
Yeah.
It always does. I know most camps are buttoning it up. Any kind of camps up in New Hampshire or Maine, or this is probably their last week. They're probably buttoning it up. I have a friend of mine who cooked at a camp up in Maine, and he's wrapped up last week. He's done. He was a cook. So all the camps are probably closing down. This might be the last week of the camps, or today or yesterday was the last day, and everyone's shutting everything down up there, and everyone's getting back around. And some people start school before Labor Day.
Yeah.
So most people start after Labor Day, and then they switched all around. So, but it's you know what. I like September. I like the fall. That's my favorite time. So it's all good. Winter's all right sometimes, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, we will see you guys next week here on Middleborough in Review on 99.7 FM, 1530 AM, WVBF. See you guys next week.
Good night. Good day. Good day. That was a train wreck today.
Oh, not bad.
Ugh. You really watched that article on the thing. Oh,
I
God,
did.
he's just.
I did.
You should just learn to. You should just learn to evac when stuff's going bad. Just wrap it up. You know what I mean?
Alright, see you guys.